Lesson 3, surface area of cylinders and cones and spheres and all that stuff. So first of all, we call this a composite image. It's made up of two shapes. So we have a rectangle and a hemisphere, or a hemicircle, which is half a circle. So we need to know the radius. So we're going to take 3.5 divided by 2. And that will give us our radius, which is 0.75. 1.75? Yikes. Alright, so we have two shapes. We're going to call it A and B. So our area for this is A plus B. The formula for area for A is length times width because it is a rectangle. And the formula for B, which is half of a circle, so pi, I don't know why I was drawing a 4, pi r squared divided by 2. So we're going to plug all of our values in. So we have 3.5 times 3.25 plus pi times 1.75 squared divided by 2. So for the first part of this formula, you should get 11.4. The second part, you should get 4.8. Add them together, 16.2, and our unit is meters squared. So again, just break it up. Okay, a cylinder. So what if you were to imagine unrolling my dogs. If you were to imagine unrolling a cylinder, think of taking a soup can and peeling the label off. If you were to do that, you would be left with a rectangle. And the rectangle, you could also have the top and the bottom. The rectangle actually, if you were to unfold it, matches the diameter of the circle. They're the same thing, or the circumference of the circle. So to find circumference, it's 2 times pi times r, or pi times the diameter. So we're going to utilize that in our formula. So for this shape, we have 2 of shape A, which we're going to call the circles, and 1 rectangle. And we know the height is 6, and we know that the radius is 3. So for our formula, we're going to have 2 of shape A plus 1 of shape B. And we know that the formula for a circle is pi r squared. We do not know what the length of this rectangle is, but we do know that it's the same as the diameter, or the circumference, so pi times diameter, or 2 times pi times r. So when I do the length times the width, we'll do the length times the width for the shape B, which is the rectangle, but we don't actually have lengths and widths in this formula. We have radiuses and heights. So we're going to say the length is 2 times pi times r, and the width is then the height. So your formula for a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. And then we just plug our r and our h in. So 2 times pi times 3 squared plus 2 times pi times 3 times 6. And you should get 56.5 plus 112.8. And altogether, this is 169.3. Our unit is meters squared. Okay, this is a sphere. So the surface area formula for a sphere is 4 pi r squared. So really, you just need the r. So we're going to type 4 times pi times 4 squared. So I want you to pause and try to type that into your calculator and make sure we get this answer properly. You should be getting 201.1. And our unit is again meters squared. Alright, last example. The diameter of a hockey puck is 3 inches and it has a height of 1 inch. Wow, that's such a good drawing. It's pretty much like we're on the rink right now. Okay, so we know the diameter is 3 inches. And we know the height is 1 inch. What is the surface area of this hockey puck? So we know a formula for a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. For this, we don't know our radius, but we do know our diameter, so it would be 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5, and our height is 1. So we'll plug that in as 2 times pi times 1.5 squared plus 2 times pi times 1.5 times 1. And we should get 14.1 and 9.4. Add those together and we would get 23.5. Our unit is inches squared. And last one, the diameter of a baseball. Okay, let's go. Baseball. Make it three-dimensional. Yeah. So we know the diameter, we don't know the radius. In case you're wondering, this is a baseball. Art. Okay, so the diameter is 7.5. I'll have to use a different color now. And that's all it gives us, because that is all we need. So we need another radius, so we're going to divide it by 2. So the radius of a baseball is 3.75 inches. So we know that formula for area for a sphere is 4 pi r squared. So we're going to go 4 times pi times 3.75 squared. Type this into our calculator. You should get 176.7 inches squared. And that is everything I have to say. Bye.